you love the summer music. It's absolutely fantastic. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome wherever you are across the globe. Whenever you get to watch us, we are live across all platforms across the globe and to the website as well. Welcome to, it's June. Welcome to episode 1 of our brand new 4-part live stream series, The Interactive Edge. We've even got a series thumbnail. Look at that, The Interactive Edge. So it's our new 4-part series, excuse me, for June. At the end of the show, I'll be sticking up. The great team at Onestream Live put together a YouTube playlist. So I've got the link for that, and that means you can go and you subscribe and you can watch whenever you want, and you're not going to miss any of the 4 shows. Okay, so The Interactive Edge, 4-part series for June, courtesy of the leading global streaming provider, Onestream Live. What does it mean? Well, stick around and I'll break it down simply. As for those of you who might not know me, who wouldn't? I'm Big Joe Shep, Joe Shepherd, founder and head of live streaming and engagement at Livestream Solutions, Livestream Academy, and I am a brand ambassador and streaming partner for the brilliant Onestream Live. I'll be your host and your guide over the next 4 weeks as we explore how to level up your digital presence and build real engagement using live streaming and engagement, the tools that are available to everybody now. So over the next 4 weeks, we're diving deep into each of the Onestream Live's core plans. It's something I've wanted to do for a while. Today we'll be starting with the free plan and basic plan. And if you think free or basic means boring, then think again, because we're going to show you how to use the power of live streaming to create connection, build trust, and start your brand journey right. So please stay with us. It's Tuesday, it's 8 p.m. UK and Ireland, it's 3 p.m. Eastern time, and we are live wherever you are, live worldwide across the globe. This is your 30-minute go-to piece of weekly updates, top tips, and thought-provoking ideas on live streaming and digital engagement. Let's not over-egg the pudding. KISS methodology. Keep it simple and stupid. It's the Big Joe Show, and as always, there's no show like the Big Joe Show. Stay right here. Better unmute myself, hadn't I? I had a cough there, you see, so I muted myself on. Right, let's kick it straight off. First thing on the agenda tonight is why engagement matters. Everybody knows my views on this. Engagement is king, it's queen, and it's just the prince of everything as well. So why does it matter so much? Okay, engagement matters more than views and indeed followers. Remember last month when we looked at how in the new creator economy, actually having a ton of followers but no engagement was actually bad for you? Well, here with this, you can actually have 10,000 views, 5,000 views, whatever, but if no one comments, shares, or connects, then those views don't move the needle really. And you have to follow up, and you have to engage with people after the show in the various groups that it's going into. You have to restream it again on the thing in case you missed it, banner. All of those things help you get to where you want to be. So really, for me, engagement is it's the real currency of live streaming. It's what triggers algorithms, starts conversations, builds relationships. You know, today's audience really does expect interaction, not just information. So with the free plan and the basic plan from Onestream Live, you've already got tools to create that interaction. And that's the great thing. You don't even need a credit card to get started with us. So getting started for free is really, really important because it reassures people. I've been doing this for 7 years now. I've been a streaming partner and a brand ambassador since last September with Onestream Live. And I pin my colors to the mast because of how good they are as a business and what they provide to help people, which is absolutely phenomenal. You can start for free. Let me tell you, the reason I'm covering both the free plan and the basic plan tonight is because there's things on the basic plan that you really need to know. We have a free plan. You can sign up for free and get started. Excuse me. But the basic plan is so cheap for what you get, but the things it gives you, you need to really be starting on there. So I'm not trying to say, oh, Jesus, no, he tells us it's a free plan, but he actually wants it. I want you to get the basic plan. It's just a time-saving mechanism. You can get started and play around for free, but if you are serious about what you're doing, if you want to get involved in live streaming, help get your story and your message out, then, and I'm going to run you through them very quickly in a minute. Anyway, so I did want to touch on a thing called Behavior Psychology 101. Why do people take action? Oh, listen, timing, as in comedy, is absolutely everything. I can't see who that is because it's a Facebook problem or studio problem because you have to give you permission. So Facebook users, I'm going to go back, obviously, and find out who it is and thank them. You're too high. You need to make it 10 euros a month. You think so? Well, you can start for free. And as I'll show you in a minute, if you go into the absolute yearly plan, it's only $15. $15 is nothing for what you get. Let me tell you, it's a couple of cups of coffee. It is a coffee and a sandwich in most places. If you're interested in developing either a business or getting your own as an individual, a solopreneur, a charity, a smaller local business, anything started, then let me tell you, $15 equivalent a month for what you'd be able to get your message out across the globe is pennies. It's not for everybody. I accept that, but let me tell you, I was going to cover this later on, but I'll cover it now. It's a very, very fair point. In life, if you give somebody something for free, they don't value it. I tell you now, they don't value it. I have done stuff over the years for free for people, for grants to help them out. And it's not that they don't value you. They just don't value it. You put a small price on something, and what happens is it separates the people who want it from the people who think they want it. It's as simple as that, okay? So our friend here is saying that live on Instagram using Onestream in it made it obvious it was pre-recorded. But why did you pre-record? The whole thing about live streaming is it should be live. So listen, if you want to contact me personally, go to onestream.live because you know where you've obviously got an account. Go into the humans, because obviously we only have humans and we don't have bots in the customer service team. Contact them and tell them you want to speak to me. I will speak to you and I'll take you through some things because I've been doing this a long time and I know what works and what doesn't work. Like I say, I went from a hobby doing global live rugby shows. A lot of people know this for 6 years. And then I turned it into a business in 2024. And we are now helping people across the globe. There's a reason why I'm doing this. There's a reason why I choose Onestream Live. It is the professional's choice. So whoever you are, if you want to contact Onestream Live, then I'm happy to have a chat with you and maybe share some things we do that might help you move on like we do with everybody else. Okay, so Behavior Psychology 101 I wanted to mention. What do I mean by that? So why do people take action during a live stream? Actually, one of the things that people need to look at is whilst you can restream, you can do pre-recorded on this, the whole idea of why so many people are moving from podcasting audio and podcasting video into live stream is because of that engagement. Have a look at the differences between the two. And live streaming is just this thing. You don't get this in a podcast. So pre-recorded is great. I do use some pre-recorded stuff, but it's not live streaming. You know, you can put your pre-recorded out as a live stream, but you need to be available as if you are live there. That's what Onestream Live gives you. So when I put this show out on Sunday night, it will go back out again. I will restream it through the, excuse me, hearing aids full note. I will stream it through the studio. It will go out as if it is live because it is going out live. It's just the recording of this. I will make myself available across all the groups, all the locations, the platforms I share it, and I will be monitoring all of those comments coming in. It hits 3-4 times as much, if not more, and that's why I do it. Very, very few people do. They throw it out there, they leave it, that's it, one time. Repurpose your content, engage, all of these things. So you want to contact me, contact Big Joe Shep, through Onestream.live, through the customer service team, and I will get in touch with you. And greetings from Pakistan, I think that's from. Yeah, hello, good evening and welcome. If you get any questions for us, again, throw them in. So, Behavior Psychology 101, why do people take action during that live stream? Okay, people comment when they know that they'll be heard. It doesn't matter what the question is, because sometimes there's a misunderstanding. Sometimes people aren't getting the full maximum capabilities from the system. They engage when they believe their voice matters. There's an old adage called MMFI, make me feel important. You put somebody's message up there, they feel that regardless of whether they get the answer they want, they will get some advice of what they can do next, but they feel valued, they feel worthy. If not, then, you know, that's one of those things. But that's why people want to engage. That is Psychology 101 on that. Okay, sharing somebody's comment or question can literally mean the world to somebody, because a lot of people feel that they're unheard or they have nobody in their lives, you know. And if you think I'm over exaggerating, I'm not. Okay, I tell this to people all the time. We are more connected on this planet than we have ever been, but we are more disconnected than we've ever been. So live streaming allows people to have that engagement there. We got more guests on tonight. Hi, Brain Boosters. Good, excellent, well done for you. Absolutely superb. It sounds like you're doing really well. And from Pakistan as well, good, excellent. Good luck. Welcome to tonight. If you've got anything that you want to share with us, brilliant. Good to see you on. So even on that connected and disconnected thing, even on the free plan, you can still harness creating the space for instruction, okay? Calling out names, responding to questions, acknowledging people. It's, ladies and gents, this isn't a broadcast. This is a conversation, okay? It's as simple as that. Now, there are three levels of interaction that we tend to go through. Passive interaction. So these are viewers who watch silently and maybe like to tap a button. There's an awful lot of those people out there. You never know who is watching you. I've got people watching from across the globe, and they come up as recommendations for me to connect with, either on LinkedIn or on Facebook or elsewhere. Why? Because the algorithm recognizes that they're watching in on what I'm doing, me as an individual, Onestream Live, etc., etc. So passive interaction is the first one. Second one would be, reactive interaction. So people who respond to polls or reply in the chat, they are reacting to things that are being put out there, or questions from other people, or common stuff like that. And then the third final one is active active interaction. Now, these really are your goal, because they comment, they share, they ask questions, they contribute stories. That's great. But the goal is to move from the up those three levels. Okay, and it's as simple as that. Even the free plan, you can trigger all three with a smart streaming structure, which is why my company, Livestream Solutions, help people to build that as we're going. So, so there we go. Right. So the free plan and the basic plan walk through. Let's have a look. Issue. There we go. That was it for that. Sharing with us the difference between the two. Now, I'm gonna share my screen. Actually, I'm gonna do this way. Let's share my screen. I'm gonna take you through. I'm gonna take you through the plans. So let me put this on. Let me put this on full. I think, because you don't need to look at me. You can hear me. There we go. Right. Let me scroll all the way up. So here we go. This says, go to onestream.live pricing. It's all there. There's nothing hidden from what you're doing. The free plan, it tells you everything you've got there. The basic plan, €12 a month if you're building on annual. $12 a month. I said 15 people, blimey. $12. It's pennies. And as you're going down, so on the free plan there, you can get started. 2 social destinations, i.e. social destinations, platforms, social media platforms, effectively. You're streaming it in 720p. You've got a storage there. You can schedule 3 events. You've got 1 hour per session. You can see it all there. You can have 4 studio guests as one. And you can do, as our friend said, you can do pre-record streaming. It's 15 minutes per stream. That's all for free. No credit card needed. Look at the basic plan. This is why I say to you, listen, if you want to stream, go in for streaming, because $12 a month billed annually, 15 is if you're doing it on a monthly basis, it's pennies. But you've got 5 social media. You can add more in if you want. Just go in and have a look around. Storage there, custom web page, okay? Custom web page means that you can go live to your own website. There's an embed code. You get an embed code, and it can go. You can create a hosted live page as well. You can see there 2 hours per session on a recording, 6 studio guests that go up to. You can download the recording and then repurpose it into other bits of content. So you can put it into a podcast. You can put it into bite-sized chunks using Opus Clips or any of the others that they're available. Okay. And again, you've got different bandwidth, and that's just for those 2. Standard we'll be looking at next month, then the professional and enterprise. It is just absolutely unbelievable. And that's why I'm going to. So if you scroll down that page, go to onestream.live and at the pricing, and then find the perfect plan, excuse me, for you. And it's got it all here. And there's even, look, if you go into multi-stream destinations, stream to multiple destinations at the same time. Okay. And that's it. Pre-recorded streams. And look, it tells you what you get for absolutely everything. Let me just come back to the studio for a second. And we've got a message. Let's see if it's oh, there we go. So yeah, free and basic. Okay. Storage. That's quite a big thing. 30 days for storage on the different plans. The resolution you get 720. You'll see next week. Obviously, we'll be covering the standard. Goes up to 1080. Unified chat. That means that it comes in from the different locations, and I can see it all at once. You can embed a stream. Talked about before. Embed a stream onto your website. Everybody should be going live to the website. And then the studio, you'll see what you get on the free. You'll see the basic. See what I mean? For 12 euros a month billed annually. It's just so many different things. You can share local media. You can share intervals. They're little video clips. You can upload your sorry, you can't upload your own media that you can on standard. But you can go through all of that. Pre-recorded streaming, you'll see what you get. Hosted live pages, again, we'll cover that in week 3 when we're looking at the professional model. That's going to blow your mind in that as well. So it's there. Let me just stop that sharing. Okay, that's it. You know, I don't want to overcomplicate this tonight. Go to onestream.live, look at the pricing and look at the free plan, look at the basic plan, and look at what you can get from it. Like I say, it's not about the money. It really isn't about the money. If you're trying to save some money, if you're a solopreneur or a small local business or a charity or whatever else, look at what you spend. $12 a month. Okay, billed annually. Cup of tea and a cake. Cup of tea and a sandwich. It's just obscene. Whereas you can get this message out. How much are you already paying? Last September, October, we did the first monthly series, and we did. We looked at traditional marketing methods and transitioning to digital engagement and live streaming, and the cost of what people were paying for traditional marketing methods. And then we look at this. If you're serious about live streaming, if you're serious about getting your message out there, then the professional's choice is OneStream Live. It's as simple as that. And for the cost, I keep telling them it is too cheap. But the whole idea from the 3 directors is to get, there's a reason why there's 2 million people use OneStream Live across the globe, ladies and gents, is because they want to make it readily accessible and cost effective for everybody. And if that isn't for you, then it isn't going to be for you. go back again to you give something for free, people can have a play around and a look around. When you are ready to go, you need to be on that basic plan, because for what you get for the pennies is just so phenomenally brilliant. That's it. I want you to go and have a look around. I want you, everybody watching, to go and have a look at Onestream.live, have a look at the pricing plan. They have one of the best amount of information systems that are out there, videos and blog articles and explainers. It's just there. Go to Onestream Live on the YouTube channel, by the way, and subscribe. And like I said, at the end, I'll put in the monthly playlist. We've made a playlist for each of the 4 shows each month from now on. So you don't have to remember Tuesday, 8 p.m. UK and Ireland, 3 p.m. Eastern time, whatever it is. It will always be there, though, in the playlist for you. So go and have a look at that. But the information that they've got on the website, onestream.live, contact the humans through the little button on the little red button, bottom right. When you go onto the site there, it's got like a little envelope thing there. You'll get a human. You never get a bot, and you get a human within literally a minute or 2, if that, seconds. And they'll be able to put you in touch. Anybody who wants to speak to me and for me to go through some things with them, always happy to do that as well. But the onus of responsibility is not on Onestream Live. It's on the people watching this who think, why is Big Joe Shep doing this? He's got his own company. Why is he promoting Onestream Live? Why did he go 2 weeks ago to an international podcasting event in London as their brand ambassador? Because it's bloody brilliant, and you should be involved with it. And if you're not, then you're not. This is the live streaming as a service. This is what we provide, and then we repurpose that. Do this first, engage with people in real terms, then download it and turn it into a podcast, then download it and put it into bite-sized video chunks, 30 seconds to 2 minutes to repurpose, then turn it into a blog article. There's so much else you can do, but it all starts with this. You need to take ownership or responsibility. So, 2 million, we want it to be 4 million, but it needs to be accessible. It needs to be cost effective. It really, really is. But it's just enough there to separate those of you who want to, unfortunately, from those of you who think you want to. And if it's for you, contact us and we'll help you get started. It's as simple as that. Real world example, a local charity, wanted to promote their upcoming event. No real budget. Charities, smaller charities certainly don't anyway. No budget really, no team dedicated to do this type of thing. Just a phone, a PC, in fact they had, and started with a free plan. Scheduled a live stream, shared it on Facebook. During the broadcast, they explained what the mission was for themselves as a charity. They thanked the supporters. They promoted it out to some people. They got some of their followers to promote it out as well. They answered live questions. The results, donations came in. They got a couple of volunteers, and they got a room full of people for an event day that they were running. Simple, effective, free. Guess what they did? They then jumped on to a plan, and it wasn't the basic plan, by the way, because they just saw the power of what could be done. That's it. The live engagement challenge, I think I've already said to you, please take ownership, responsibility, and go and look at onestream.live, look at the pricing plan. There are videos on the different plans that the team have done for you on the YouTube channel and through onestream.live as well. If you can't find it for whatever reason, again, contact me, contact the customer service team, and we will send you those as well. Or send you the link. They will send you the link in the chat, by the way, to those, so you can take it serious. Honestly, take it serious, please, and be part of the future. The world is changing so fast, and live streaming, if you're not live streaming at the moment, then you're just not. It doesn't matter what else you're doing, you need to be live streaming. So you could use this again to engage your audience. This week you could start tomorrow. Contact us, find out tell us what it is we're doing, and we'll help. Product questions and answers, behind the scenes tours, they're very, very popular now. People like to feel they're involved. Anything, there's lots you can do. You can get started for free. Okay. If you've got any thoughts about what you use your live streaming for, top tips, then share them with us. Even after the show is finished, and I'll use them over the next couple of weeks. I might even contact you and say, listen, do you want to come on the show and have a chat and tell us why you use Onestream Live for live streaming? There's an offer for you. Come on, we'll give you some time and you can come on and talk about what it is you do and why other people should be doing this. So, you don't have to listen to this face for radio every week. You can come on. There's an offer for you. Right. First time in my life I've been under the 30-minute. The team will be like, they'll be going back thinking, what's he missed out? Nothing. I had a couple of notes. That was it. This is a wrap on episode 1, peeps. The free plan and the basic plan are more than enough to get you going. Take it seriously. Take a look. Come and have the conversation with us, and we deal with everybody who wants to get started. Tonight I've shown you a few tools, a quick run through. It doesn't give you everything. It gives you just a thought-provoking idea of, I need to be part of the ship. Yeah, you're right. Okay, next week we'll be diving into a whole nother range of other things, including the standard plan, and looking at how you can boost your interaction through using the standard plan, polls, tickers, media customization, all the sort of things you see tonight. The videos at the start, and you'll see at the end the wonderful logos, the overlays, the music at the beginning of the show. You'll see it at the end as well. The thumbnails, you can have all of that. Okay, so there we go. And again, the offer is there. If you want to book a 30-minute free look-see session behind the scenes with me, drop me a message, go to customer services, contact us, and we can do something. Thank you for joining episode 1 of the Interactive Edge. And again, thank you. Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah. Where am I? The Interactive Edge playlist. There we go. Why? Okay, I need to bring that to the fore, don't I? Tell you what I'm going to do. I've blocked myself off from putting my banners on. And you know why I've blocked myself off? Because I love the overlay I love the overlay and what we're doing. And I keep forgetting that when I put the overlay on, I don't use the banner. So let's go. Look, and as if by magic. The problem is there's so much in the studio that Onestream Live give me to play with, and I absolutely like playing with it all. If you give it to me, I'm a simple bloke, Big Joe Shep. If I get something to play with, I'll play. There we go. The Interactive Edge playlist. Go to the short and bitly link for you for ease. Go to YouTube, to the Onestream Live, and you'll see that playlist there with me. The Interactive Edge is the name of the playlist for this for the next 4 weeks. And next week, the same time, Tuesday, 8 p.m. I look forward to seeing you again. In part 2, we'll be looking at that standard plan and effectively how such a small step unlocks big engagement tools. So until next week, please stay safe, stay connected, and remember, if you're going to stream with purpose. Even your dog's strolling past, I think if you're not streaming with purpose. We'll see you on the next episode of the Big Joe Show. And remember, every Tuesday 8 p.m. because there's no show like a Big Joe Show. See you next Tuesday.
Did you know that over 80% of internet traffic is video content? So, if your brand isn't using video marketing, you're already falling behind. Short-form videos are ruling social media. Live streaming is driving real-time engagement. AI-powered video personalization is changing the game. Video isn't the future. It's now. Why does video marketing matter in 2021? People retain 95%